Just as things started to lighten up, a knock suddenly came at the door. Mike opened it, only to find that same cop standing outside again. Daisy instantly tensed up. The officer said he got a noise complaint about their room and asked for their IDs. Mike felt offended and refused to hand them over. Daisy quickly turned on the camcorder just in case, but the cop got worked up again when he saw it. He demanded she turn it off and even tried to grab it by force. Mike tried to stop the officer's rough behavior. The officer pulled out his gun again. Daisy immediately hit the rewind button. Everything returned to the restaurant again. Daisy gripped the camcorder tightly, watching the cop eating nearby. Her heart filled with despair. They seemed to be trapped in a terrible loop, unable to escape the cop's pursuit no matter what. Daisy decided to take the initiative, to try and break the cycle. She picked up the camcorder and walked straight to the officer's table, trying to calmly introduce herself and her son, and thank him for keeping the area safe. Daisy tried hard to leave a good impression, hoping the officer would let them go. Sure enough, when the officer heard the praise, a smile appeared on his face. Daisy took the chance to chat casually with him. This time the officer seemed friendly, and even said goodbye after finishing his meal. Daisy finally breathed a sigh of relief, thinking they were finally free from the officer. But as she turned to leave, she saw the cop was still in the restaurant, and suddenly called out to her. Daisy's heart skipped a beat. She silently prayed he wouldn't cause more trouble, but the officer asked if the luxury car outside was hers, and demanded she explain where it came from. Daisy forced herself to stay calm, and explained she bought the car with money she earned through hard work. Then she pulled her son and tried to leave, but just as Daisy was about to get in the car, the officer called out to her again. Daisy completely lost hope. No matter what she did, she couldn't change the ending. The cop would eventually kill her son. Daisy decided to take the bullet for her son. She purposely provoked the officer, hoping he would shoot her instead, but Mike was worried about his mom's safety, and ran back to the car, to look for the proof of purchase photo, to prove the car was legal. At that moment, Daisy's world collapsed. Fear washed over her like a tidal wave, drowning all her reason. The camcorder fell to the ground, and Mike lay in a pool of blood outside the morgue. Tears silently streamed down Daisy's face. She couldn't accept this cruel reality. Then the doctor walked up to her and asked if she wanted to identify the body. Daisy's voice trembled, but she begged the doctor to help her find the camcorder. The doctor didn't understand, but did as she asked. Daisy stood before her son's body, overwhelmed with grief. She clutched the camcorder tightly, praying it wasn't broken. The camcorder was her only hope. Her hands shaking, she pressed the rewind button, and a miracle happened. Daisy and Mike were back in the breakfast diner again. Daisy was overwhelmed with joy. She grabbed her son's hands, but when she looked up, she saw the officer hadn't arrived yet. She realized they had gone back even earlier this time. Daisy quickly took Mike away from the dangerous place, but fate didn't seem to favor them. Just as they were about to walk out of the diner, the cop suddenly appeared in front of them.